MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. It's Mariners baseball, and it's next. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
This one's flared toward left center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Standing in, Nick Markakis. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Runners on the move for second. Out in front of this one is Markakis as this is lifted foul down the right field line and back in amongst the spectators. And Markakis lays off here. It's 2-1. He's set. Now the pitch. He's running again. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Yangervis Solarte. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball, ball one. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Now a throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. He's set, and the pitch. Hit hard towards center. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Francisco Lindor.
First delivery to him on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Jones is on his way home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Bohr is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brian McCann. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This is when he's at his best. 2 runners in scoring position, and this is where he bears down. It's almost like he says, all right, I'm in a jam. Now let me show you how good I am.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte, hitting at an even .220 on the year. Chop foul wide of first. Second and third, 2 away. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You know, this isn't a ballpark that yields a lot of runs, so when you've got a chance like this to put some early runs on the board, it becomes really important to do so.
And this ball's going to get down, and it should plate a couple. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So coming to the plate, Danny Valencia, hitting a little over .250 coming into action in this one. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 1.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Left side. And he'll get in there safely. And on the error, a run is going to score. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Coming to the plate now, Ken Vogelbach. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Ramirez is there for it, and that retires the side. Now batting, Miguel Cabrera. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. In there for strike 1.
Well, he got off to a 4-0 lead in the first inning. Now for the pitcher, be aggressive. Go after those hitters because you know they're probably going to be a little bit timid, taking pitches, not trying to be too aggressive.
Oh, look at this. To first. What a play. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Justin Bour. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Correa.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
Marte is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another chance? Aaron Hicks. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway.
Aaron Hicks.
In there for strike one, 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one's flared out toward left. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Adam Jones. Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The 0-2 home. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
Batting,
stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
I don't know what was going on with him in the first inning. He had a bad first inning. This looks like a totally different pitcher here in the second. Really starting to settle in, really starting to throw strikes.
Bases are empty here with two men out. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Hit hard on the ground to second. Solarte's got it. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. At the plate, number 72. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Number 72.
Smoke toward the hole. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Batting 8.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Pierzynski, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. McCann has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now, Alexi Ramirez. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Now the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding in once again, Odubel Herrera. He singled to open up the ball game. First offering on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. The tag, and he is out. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Yoenis Cespedes. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Fielder, Yoenis Cespedes.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. There's a fastball that just misses, ball one.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Catcher, Ryan McCann.
First pitch of the at-bat. Brian McCann will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Bases are empty, one man out. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, there's that classic strikeout pitch that changed up down, just didn't get him to go after it.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
The batter, number 6.
Digging in to try it again, Ketel Marte. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Line toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Digging in, Nick Markakis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 22, Nick Markakis.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Down the first baseline. And this ball gets right past him. Boy, looked like he was in position, but they'll have a leadoff base runner.
Now
Digging
batting,
in the switch hitter, Yangervis Solarte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Matt, he's really putting on a clinic. The first pitch strike, we talk about it all the time. He's 90% in this game, first pitch strike. When you do that, you're going to have great success. Now, that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
The first baseman.
Stepping up now, Justin Bour. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. Comes set and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. No runs, 4 hits. 1 error for the Cubs to this point. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Third baseman.
So striding in, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Into the box, Danny Valencia. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
First baseman, Danny Valencia.
Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. A base hit in his first trip. Sinking liner toward left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So digging in now, Dan Vogelbach. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike. 4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Seattle. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Set to deliver the 0-1. A line shot to third base, and it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the 1 out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and the runner back safely. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, number 72. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Right fielder, number 72.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now in the box, A.J. Pierzynski
A.J.
comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped foul at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hicks is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Alexi Ramirez. He reached on a single in his first try. Into the windup and the pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Right fielder, Adam
Here's the first pitch
Jones.
to him. Looks at a 2-seamer right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit on the ground to short. And the throw by Ramirez is in time, and there's 1 away.
The batter, number
Ready
13,
once again,
shortstop,
Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Matt, this is a crazy game. I mean, the thing you stress, right? First pitch strikes. He's doing it. 80% of the time, he's throwing first pitch strike to hitters. The problem is he's giving them too much to hit, and as a result, they've been hitting him hard.
On to first, and very quickly, 2 are gone in the home 5th. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Ready for another shot now, Brian McCann. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Standing in, Ketel Marte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swing and a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Odubel
into the windup and the pitch. Here's the ball hit high in the air and fairly deep toward the right field corner. Jones is back, and he reaches up to put it away for a long out, number 1.
The left fielder, number 22.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, what a good slider down the way. And I'm telling you, late in the game to throw that pitch with that type of precision, man, your manager feels good about the decision of leaving him in.
Marte has it. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Yangervis Solarte. A hit in 2 tries so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So that at-bat extends the inning for Miguel Cabrera. Riding in once again, Miguel Cabrera. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Danny Valencia. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
First baseman, Danny
First offering on its way.
Valencia.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Ranging back is Herrera. Still going back. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready for another shot now. Yoan Moncada. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Yoan Moncada.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
No outs, nobody on. Ramirez has this at short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Dan Vogelbach. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. The 0-1. Here's a high pop-up. Correa is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Center
Striding
fielder,
into the
35.
box, Aaron Hicks.
Aaron
It was a
Hicks.
flyout for him in his last trip. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Markakis has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Justin Bour.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. There to take it is Cespedes, 1 away.
Third
Here's
baseman,
Carlos
number
Correa
1.
now. No hits
Carlos
in 2 trips to the
Correa.
plate for him in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Ready once again, number 72.
Number 72.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. Oh, what a play! The throw to first. Hats off to that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th inning stretch.
So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
Jones.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Number 72 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Into the box,
batter, number 13,
Francisco Lindor.
shortstop,
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Lindor.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Markakis is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second
The
out.
left fielder, number 52.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Yoenis Cespedes. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Stepping up
Now
to the plate, Brian McCann. He doubled his
Brian
last time
McCann.
through. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Now batting, A.J. Pierzynski.
Leading off
He'll
for the
have the
Cubs.
first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
A.J. Pierzynski.
Into the windup and the pitch. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. So striding
Now
forward
batting,
now,
shortstop.
Alexi Ramirez. A
Alexi
hit in 2
Ramirez.
tries so far. He's set and the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
And this one gets away. And they got him. Boy, his feet were stuck in the mud there. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Pitch on the way. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Bases are empty, one man out. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Two are quickly retired to start inning number 8. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Ketel Marte.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a looper to left. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Stepping up now, Danny Valencia. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. One out, nobody on. Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Ramirez. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Weakly hit towards first. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in now, Nick Markakis. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Nick Markakis.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Swing and a liner. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. Throwing to second. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. At the plate, Yangervis Solarte. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. From the stretch. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. McCann is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. As a look, now the pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Now at the plate, Justin Bour. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Weak roller right side. Marte fields it cleanly. And no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored. Here's Carlos Correa now. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. And this is going to be a foul ball. 0-1 pitch on its way. There's a curveball blocked by McCann. And they will put the tag on him. They got him, and with that, the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Our final line score tonight.